You can also make a graph to find equivalent ratios. Here we have our example of the cost of strawberries, where the first column is the quarts of strawberries, the amount. The second column is the cost, and now the third column is relating the first two columns as ordered pairs, where the quarts of strawberries are the X values and the cost is the Y values. So 1 quart of strawberries for $3 gives us the ordered pair 1, 3. And 2 quarts for $6 gives us the ordered pair 2, 6. And $3 and $9 would give us 3, 9. And 4, 12 comes from 4 quarts and $12. We can then plot the points on the coordinate plane. So we have our x-axis and our y-axis. So we're using 1, 2, 3, 4 for the quarts of strawberries on the x-axis. And then the cost, we are using 0, 3, 6, 9, and 12 for the y-axis. And we can see our points. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 on the coordinate plane. We can then continue the table and create a graphic representation of the ratio. We're taking the quarts past 4, we're taking the cost past 12, and we're seeing the relationship that the quarts and the cost would have based on those first 4 data points. We can then use this graphic representation to make predictions. So how much will it cost to buy 7 quarts of strawberries? It wasn't in the table, but now we can see the answer on the graph. If we find the 7 in the quarts on the x-axis and go up to our point on our line, we can see that it will cost $21 to buy 7 quarts of strawberries based on that data point on the graph. We can also ask, how many quarts of strawberries can you buy with $15? We can use the graph to help us. If we find the $15 point or marker on the y-axis, we can then go over and see that the ordered pair would be 15, 5, or I'm sorry, 5, 15. So you can buy 5 quarts of strawberries for $15. Here's a different example. Plot the salmon count data from the table on the coordinate grid below. Label each point with the day number. So we have 3 columns. We have day 1 through 5. We have the amount of Chinook salmon and the amount of steelhead salmon. So notice on our coordinate grid, the amount of Chinook is going to be the x-axis, and the amount of steelhead is going to be the y-axis. So we can make ordered pairs with those 2 columns. It would be our x, y for our ordered pairs. So you can see on the graph we've plotted 4, 10, 12, 30, 8, 20, 6, 15, and 16, 40. So notice the days are not in order on the graph, but they are lining up to see that same pattern of data with the same ratios. So we can look at graphs from a table of data with all of the ratios and get further information from there.